Well, other Texans won't be so lucky. Our Lupe Zapata talks with a Dallas area teacher and mother of three who still owes more than $100,000.
Jim and Jackie are two very different people. Jim is an economist who collects rare guitars.
This one was built from the pine at the roller coaster on Coney Island.
All right, Buster. Oh.
And Jackie is a mother of three who's collected more than $100,000 in student loan debt. And a chorus about it she's singing proudly.
But I'm not going to pay them one dime. I'm not.
Jackie Abron is a public school teacher in North Texas and one of the more than 40 million Americans living with debt from student loans.
Before the pause, 65% of the people were not paying on their student loans. Now, when they turn them on now, it's close to 85% that are not going to pay. Some people just can't afford to pay.
Jim LeCamp's got that ear for music, but also for finance as an advisor at Morgan Stanley Investment Management. He worries now that President Biden's student debt plan has been struck down, Jackie won't be the only borrower singing that song.
The economy's been just barely avoiding a recession here over the last 6 months. We're not in one right now, but a lot of the leading indicators are pointing to that. So this would happen at a time where the leading indicators are saying, hey, we're about to go into a recession anyway.
In a recent Morgan Stanley consumer survey, only 29% of people said they would be able to make payments on their student loans without adjusting their spending.
Everything got sort of put on hold, and a lot of people got used to working at home. A lot of people are now working 2 or 3 jobs, and incomes haven't kept up with inflation.
Jackie, who makes $63,000 a year as a special education teacher, says borrowers still need help to repay their loans because of rising prices, and that the forbearance alone did not provide enough relief.
It's not a Republican versus a Democrat issue. There's people struggling everywhere. Sometimes things fail. They need to own it up and they need to fix it. And that would include restoring our bankruptcy rights. That's what's going to check the lenders and the colleges.
While the songs of their life are a lot different, Jackie and Jim do sing a common chorus on this topic, one of optimism at what comes next.
Basically, you have to learn to live within your means, and you have to learn to live with cash.
Ultimately, I think if people are smart, don't carry a lot of high interest rate debt, and tighten their budget up, they'll get through this.
Thanks for watching our YouTube channel, and for more refreshing stories about your community, click the subscribe button right over here. You can also download our Spectrum News app to get live news coverage, weather alerts, and more wherever you are. And don't forget to tune in to Channel 55 on Dish and DirecTV for live local reporting every single day. We'll see you then.